Hello and welcome to Awaken the Truth Within with Zoey Gold. Now, what do you perceive your source of abundance is? Where do you see your money coming from? Where do you think your financial abundance is coming from? Just take a moment and ask yourself these questions and just notice it, because many people go for years without even thinking about this. For some people, I will give you this just as an example. It may or may not apply to you, but I would like you to find what applies to you. Some people believe that the source of their income, the source of their money, is their business. Some people believe that the source of their financial abundance and their profit is their clients. Some people believe it is their job. For some, it's parents. For others, it could be a husband, a wife, a brother, a sister. It doesn't matter. What is it for you? And it is just a perception. But what do you believe it is for you? What do you believe your source of abundance is? Where do you believe money and financial abundance is coming from into your life? Just stay there for a moment. Because what happens, what I notice working with people, I can see, like, for example, if the person believes, and yes, these are different means, right? So people go to the job, they have the business, the money comes through particular ways. But really, do you perceive it to be the real source of financial abundance for you? What usually happens if you really get stuck on it, if you really believe that the source of your abundance is, for example, your business, and for some reason it is not flowing as much as you want, as often as you want, it's not succeeding the way you want, you are starting to demand it internally, to try to squeeze it, force it, make it happen, and demanding it internally as an attitude from your business, because your focus and your belief and your perception is that that's the source and it's not working, so we're gonna beat whatever out of it so we can get what we want. For some people who are, let's say, for particular situation, maybe they're already adults, doesn't matter what age they are, and somehow they believe that their money, their financial resources are coming from their parents. They believe that, they focus on that, that's their perception. They kind of give away their power and they feel weakness, even if they're not honest with themselves and they're not really telling themselves that it is. They feel weakness, like, I cannot do it, I'm not able to, I cannot produce, I cannot create, I cannot make, so I have to take it from a parent, or I have to take it from a husband because I've never had a good job, etc., etc., etc. This is my source of abundance, my husband. And some people stay in a relationship that is not fulfilling, that is not loving, because they're scared, they're afraid to leave their source of abundance. Now, if you really understand what the true source of abundance is for you, you can really shift your beliefs, shift your focus, shift your perception, and tap into that infinite source of abundance. Now, the true source of everything there is, you know what it is. It's infinite intelligence. It's Creator, God, the source of everything there is. And if you, for example, if you are the person who believes that the source of your abundance is your business and you're trying to squeeze it and force it and I don't know, beat it out of your business, if you just change that focus and give the priority and put this knowledge on top of your understanding that the source of your abundance is the divine. And you can entrust the divine, and you can just relax in that knowing that it is taken care of, that you are taken care of, that your financial abundance is taken care of, that your challenges and difficulties and problems are taken care of by the divine. If you just switch that focus from this is my source of abundance, this is the main one, this is, and it's not giving me what I want, to actually what it really is, to actually tapping into that knowing and that feeling of relief when you feel that you trust the divine. You know that this is your source, and every time when you ask, it is given. All you got to do is to put yourself in a receiving mode. And the receiving mode is that mode of ease, calmness, joy, appreciation, happiness, fulfillment, relaxation, knowing that all is well, that all is working out for you, and really trusting your life, your financial situation, your bills, your business, your clients, your parents, your husband, everyone. You trust all of it to this infinite source, to the divine, to the creator. And you know where you are receiving all the well-being, all the inspiration, all the abundance there is. And this connection is within you. It is within you, and you have it all the time. That's why we say that everything good starts within. Because yes, it is your focus. Yes, it is your state, but it is your state of alignment with that higher, broader power. It is you trusting yourself completely, trusting all your affairs, all your financial affairs, everything to this source, and knowing that it's done. Feeling appreciation, joy, and freedom of the answered prayer when you know you are in caring hands, when you know you are safe, when you know you are loved beyond your comprehension here in this physical world. When you have that inner connection and that inner oneness, that I am oneness, you are stepping into realm of your true identity. You are open to the abundance that is natural to you, that is yours. And you are not allowing it to come, you're preventing it with the things that you're doing every day. Beating up against yourself, beating up and trying to squeeze and demand something from others, from business. And I'm talking about the attitude of it, the inner attitude of worry, frustration, inner panic, fear, stress, whatever that is. And really letting all that go and stepping into the truth within you and connecting and trusting this power that created you, that is breathing you, that is living you. You're the life itself. You are the breath of life. You're this magnificent, infinite, divine being. That is who you truly are. Living this magnificent, beautiful, joyous game. And sometimes you get so caught up in the game that you pretend that you forgot who you are. You pretend you forgot what you have. You pretend you forgot where you've come from and where the source of all that well-being inspiration really is. And in that connection with the divine, you will also find everything you're looking for, because that's what your soul is really longing for. True fulfillment, true joy, true inspiration, true calmness, true knowing. Being you, the real one that is free, that is bigger and better and more magnificent than anything you can ever imagine. That is bigger than what you have and what you do and what you didn't do, and what you had and even where you are and where you're going. That is bigger than any of that. So just trust. Just put on the pedestal, on the top, make it superior and senior, the real source of everything there is, the real one. And you will receive, because every time when you live through unwanted experience, when you look at something unwanted, the desire for an improved experience is born within you. Every time you look at something that you like, a desire for an improved experience is born within you. And when that desire is born, that's how you ask, and it is always given to you. All you gotta do is relax into that well-being. And you do that by trusting, knowing, feeling that abundant source. And that abundance that is coming to you in unlimited, beautiful amounts, because it is energy. It is the same beautiful energy that creates everything around you, an abundance of everything around you. Abundance of air, abundance of water, abundance of rain, abundance of wind, abundance of snow, abundance of space, abundance of stars, abundance of words, abundance of your thoughts, abundance of your feelings, abundance of these vital processes that are happening in your body every second. That's a miracle. You are a miracle. You live in a world that is a miracle. So tap into that. Tap into the real you, the one that is connected. Tap into that I am oneness. Connect with the source that created everything. Trust whatever that is, that challenge, the problem, the desire that you have, to that one power, the only power there is. And for some people, it may not be money. For some people, it could be wanting to have a beautiful relationship and building a beautiful family and not having that. Trust that to the divine. Don't think that the source of that is coming from somebody you're gonna meet who's gonna like you, maybe will marry you, and maybe you'll have some kids, so you're needing that and you're looking for that and you're demanding that from people, and it's not happening. Trust it. This thing that you want, this desire of your heart, this desire that you were inspired with, this challenge that you have, trust it to the divine. Put it first. Know the real source. Know that it is given to you now. Feel the appreciation of and the freedom of the answered prayer, because your prayer is always answered. Now you have to do your part. You have to align with it. You have to get into receiving mode. You have to relax into it. relax into your well-being because it is natural to you. And by doing everything else that is taking you away from that natural relaxation into your well-being, all of that is squeezing, preventing you from that free flow of well-being and inspiration and abundance of love, abundance of money, abundance of gifts, abundance of career that is fulfilling, abundance of life. Because life is about your inner state, how you live every second, how you feel every moment. What state do you live? Is that a beautiful state? Is that a state of frustration? Because there cannot be a happy ending to an unhappy journey. If you are not feeling that joy and that freedom and that appreciation on the journey right now, then even if you get there, you will feel the same way there as well. Yes, it will make you maybe happy for the next, 30 minutes or an hour or a day maximum. And then you will be doing just whatever you were doing habitually. But you will have a partner, or you will have whatever amount of money that you want to be making. But you will be feeling exactly the same way. And that's what's shaping the quality of your life. And when you truly establish that connection, that oneness with the Creator, and when you put it first, when you know that this is the source for you, the source of everything, and it's given, and all you gotta do is to appreciate, receive it, because in the moment you cannot feel two feelings in two emotions in the same moment. You can either feel the feeling of appreciation and love or something else. You can feel love or something else. You can feel appreciation or something else. You can feel joy or something else. You cannot feel two emotions. You cannot feel love and hate at the same time, lack and appreciation at the same time. You just can't. And when you truly trust the divine and give everything you care about to it and trust it to the divine and relax into it, knowing and feeling and enjoying the joy of the answered prayer, then this is it. You already got where you wanted to go. Because why do you want to get there? So you can finally relax and say, yes, I've done it. I'm here. I can relax. I can enjoy this life. Why wait? When you can relax and enjoy it right now. And when you are truly connected, when you truly feel that oneness, when you truly trust the divine with everything, it feels like you do not need anything else. Because you are who you are. You feel it. You live it. You are it now. That's the reality. And then, whatever is perfect and right for you, whatever makes your heart sing, whatever resonates with that essence of you comes to you, and it comes in an uncontrolled, unpredicted, the most beautiful and delicious way. That's why you cannot control and try to force life. And when you do that, you restrain yourself and this free flow. Because the most beautiful things are spontaneous. They have the taste of that, what you were feeling and what you were wanting, and that resonance with your essence, but they are spontaneous. They're free. The most beautiful things in life, they move freely. They come when you're not expecting, in the most beautiful, joyous, delicious way for you. And that's the freedom. That's the love. That's the flow that you came here for to live. And that's what you long for. And you can have it right now. You don't have to work for next 10 years to get somewhere where you want to get, so finally you can just relax. You can do it here and now by really getting into that connection with Source, God, infinite intelligence, divine, and trust with all your heart, with all your soul, and know and feel the joy and freedom of the answered prayer, the love, unconditional love of Creator, and the freedom of the real state of your true identity. So this was me, Zoey Gold, and I hope this was helpful today. Have an amazing day, and I will talk to you in our next podcast. Thank you, and bye now.